everyone, and welcome to this episode of Bedroom Talk with Emmanuel and KyenEpisode. So remember the last time we talked about the cycle of existence, and we've not finished talking about it. Yeah, so Emmanuel has something to say about that, and then we'll talk about the anatomy of affair, right?
So the first time I explained the circle of existence to you, I remember taking a big stone and throwing into Liberty Dam, and then it splashed. Like I said, every relationship starts with a rush. So when it settles, it forms rings on that water. And it kept on coming towards the land. But there was a rock. And when it hit the rock, it went round the rock and continued till it hit the land. That is the cycle of existence. So it starts from your body outwards. The farther the reach, the less the person is a friend to you. The closer the reach, the more the person is a friend to you. Now, I warned before that don't make an acquaintance a friend, because that's what it is. People who you keep as close, people you hold close to you are your friends. People you give side hug, don't touch my body hug, those are acquaintances. Don't ever call them your friend, and don't open yourself to them. Opening up to our friends has cost us. It almost wrecked our home.
Yes.
You know, we've had friends, he said, she said, and it caused us hell.
Because we allowed them into our lives, like deep into our lives. You know, we need to learn to set boundaries.
You must.
And we didn't set those boundaries.
You must set your walls.
Yes, we just thought everybody is for us. We just open. Let's just go. Let's just have fun. Let's just be friends. And it ended up hurting us, right?
In fact, even being in the public space,
with certain people, it was a problem.
When we get to talking about depression, we'll refer back to this. So now, with the commentary on anatomy of an affair, everything that we do starts with a thought. So until you think it doesn't happen. When you think it becomes an idea. When that idea is properly formulated, that's when you start setting up a plan. When that plan comes into being, when you start setting up a plan of action, you have entered a high place. And a high place is anything that sets itself against the knowledge of God as your Lord and Savior. And then the last bit is when you cross over and make the attempt. That is the anatomy of an affair.
Action.
That is when you enter a stronghold. And once you enter a stronghold, only God, and I'm saying it, only God delivers you from a stronghold. Now, biblical reference to what I just said is 2 Corinthians 10, verse 3 to 5. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but are mighty for pulling down of strongholds. So it's a stronghold. The mind is the battlefield when it comes to affairs. And so how do affairs really start? You know, there are things that happen in the office space. I mentioned about my teammate who gradually drew me back into pornography by one of those social apps, and he would show me naked girls and all that, and it was grand. And it started with the initial was quass jokes. They are jokes that we take them light. Make I touch you today, then touch you today. I bless your organo, do you this morning? Those things that we do in the office space. Honestly, they are seeds. They are very dangerous seeds. Be very careful what your ears take in. I also mentioned that I was going to explain the sexuality of a woman, where it comes from. Eve had an affair. Her affair was not sexual. It was verbal. Let me explain. Can I just walk up to Kempia, don't know her, just say, hi, my name is Emmanuel. She just tells me, can we get into that hotel and just get butt naked and just do? It doesn't happen that way. A responsible woman will slap me instantly. So, and if that's the position of a responsible person, man or woman, it means that the serpent came and said, so God said you should not say, you should not eat of this, and so on and so forth. So it was a conversation. That conversation killed her. That conversation cost her. But you see, the authority wasn't given to her, it was given to Adam. So and Adam is the problem. Man has always been the problem. It's not Eve. Eve was supposed to be a support system. That's
Adam the cover.
And Adam the cover. So
he wasn't there.
They didn't notice there was a blindness. They didn't notice they were naked and
he was
ashamed.
Busy, very, very busy.
Naming animals and doing other things.
And he was covering on her. Was no more
not there. So the serpent had access. So you see, it will start first with them dropping subtle information in you, and you start thinking about it. Immediately you start thinking, the next thing you're going to do is you start formulating the idea. She looks beautiful. Nice dress today. Okay. I love that smile. Then you start noticing, man, her bobby's big. And every morning you start looking at it, and she would maybe bend down so that you can have a peek at the bobbies while they're doing work. It's joke. It's playful stuff. It looks innocent, but it is a seed. Remember I said so. And once it becomes that, it becomes a high thing. Anything that will take your knowledge of God as a savior away becomes a high thing. Once you get to that point, you have crossed over already. You have crossed over. You're already having an affair.
So affair doesn't mean that we have to enter the room.
No.
So are you saying that flirting?
Flirting is definitely
flirting an affair.
It is an affair.
Okay.
There's nothing like a casual affair, flirt. That's something else that really affected our home. I didn't see any problem. I didn't realize it had become a high place and had become a stronghold. I would flirt with women, a lot of them. I enjoyed the conversation. And honestly was not even willing to cross over and actually have sex. So it was enjoyable. It was, for me, it's a high, and that high was what was keeping me in my home, which means I'd already entered a stronghold. Now that stronghold.
So how I don't understand. I want to get this.
Yes.
So you go and flirt, and then the high keeps you at home.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other way around, that you do the flirt, you flirt, and then you want to actualize what you have already said. So how is he keeping you at home?
The opportunity to actualize it came with you. So I will disturb you at night. You're sleeping soundly. Just come in. I'm hard as a rock. I want to just do stuff like that. You're always complaining now.
Okay.
So but you see, that stronghold had already taken over. And until you break away from those strongholds, death comes in.
But even at that, the stronghold actually became, you actually went into the act.
Yeah.
Yes, at the point you actually went into the act. Because it became a stronghold that you couldn't...
I couldn't stop. I just kept on pushing the threshold.
Pushing it. You couldn't resist. You just wanted to, do with, do the act with another woman.
So stick with us. Like, follow, share. We'll be back.